Hi guys, this is Gopinath Krishnaraj. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I got good appreciation for MATLAB programming. Hereafter, I'll put videos in Python platform. Keep supporting me to do in a better way. Please subscribe my channel, share, like and comment it. This is Python programming level 1. Python is a high-level, interpreted, interactive and object-oriented scripting language. Python is designed to be a highly readable. It uses English keywords frequently, whereas other languages use punctuation, and it has fewer syntactical constructions than other languages. Python is interpreted. Yes, of course, Python is interpreted. Python is processed at a runtime by the interpreter. We do not need to compile our program before executing it. This is similar to Perl and PHP languages. Python is interactive. We can actually sit in a Python prompt and interact with the interpreter directly to write our programs. Python is object oriented. Yes, Python, of course, Python is object-oriented language. Python supports object-oriented style or technique of programming that encapsulates code within objects. Python is a beginner's language. It is a great language for the beginner level programmers and support the development of wide range of applications from simple text processing to games. Next, we will discuss about the history of Python. Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in the late 80s and early 90s at the National Institute for Mathematics and Computer Science in Netherlands. Python is derived from many languages including ABC, Modulo 3, C, C++, Unix shell and other scripting languages. Python is copyrighted content like Perl. Python source code is now available under the GNU General Public License, which is referred as GPL. Python is now maintained by a core development team at the institute, although Guido van Rossum still holds a vital role in directing its progress. So we discuss about the features of Python. It has following features. One is easy to learn, easy to read, easy to maintain, a broad standard library, interactive mode, portable, extendable, databases, GUI programming, scalable, so on. Next, we will discuss about the easy to learn. Python has a few keywords, simple structure and clearly defined syntax. This allows the student to pick up a language quickly. Next, the easy to read. Python code is more clearly defined and visible to the eyes. Easy to maintain. Python's source code is fairly easy to maintain. A broad standard library. Python's bulk of the library is very portable and cross-platform compatible on Unix, Windows and Macintosh OS. Interactive mode. Python has support for an interactive mode which allows interactive testing and debugging of snippets of code. Portable. Python can run on wide variety of hardware platforms and has the same interface on all platforms. Extendable. We can add low-level modules to the Python interpreter. These modules enable programmers to add or customize their tools to be more efficient. Databases. Python provides interfaces to all major commercial databases. Next, GUI programming, that is a GUI referred as a graphical user interface. Python supports GUI applications that can be created and ported to many system libraries and Windows systems such as Windows MFC, Macintosh and Windows X system of Unix. Next, it's scalable. Python provides a better structure and support for large programs than shell scripting. Apart from the above mentioned features, Python has a big list of good features. Few of them, it supports functional and structured programming method as well as OOP concept, that is object-oriented programming concept. It can be used as a scripting language or can be compiled to bytecode for building large applications. It provides very high-level dynamic data types and supports dynamic type checking. It supports automatic garbage collection. It can be easily integrated with C, C++, ActiveX, Corba and Java. Next we will discuss about Python identifiers. A Python identifier is a name used to identify a variable, function, class, module or other object. An identifier starts with a letter A to Z uppercase or A to Z lowercase or an underscore followed by 0 or more letters, underscores and digits between 0 to 9. Python does not allow any punctuation characters within identifiers. Python is a case sensitive programming language. Class names start with an uppercase. All the other identifiers start with an lowercase letter. Starting an identifier with a single leading underscore indicates that the identifier is private. Starting an identifier with two leading underscores indicates a strongly private identifier. If the identifier also ends with two trailing underscore, the identifier is a language defined special name. Let me discuss development tools. Software can be represented by printout words and symbols that are easier for humans to manage than binary sequences. Tools exist that automatically convert a higher level description of what is to be done into required lower level code. Higher level programming languages like Python allow programmers to express solutions to programming problems in terms that are much closer to a natural language like English. Consider the following program fragment written in a Python programming language. Here the example: subtotal is 25, tax is 3, total equal subtotal plus tax. The automatically result will be 28. Programmers have variety of tools available to enhance the software development process. Some common tools are included here. First one is editors. An editor allows the programmer to enter a program source code and save it to a file. Most programming editors increase programmer productivity by using colors to highlight language features. The syntax of the language refers to way of pieces of language are arranged to make well-formed sentences. Compilers. A compiler translates the source code to target code. The target code may be the machine language for a particular platform or embedded device. The target code could be another source language. Interpreter. An interpreter is like a compiler in that it translates higher level source code into target code. The target code, usually called as machine language, it works differently. However, while a compiler produces an executable program that may run many times with no additional translation is needed, an interpreter translates source code statement to machine language each time a user runs the program. Next we will discuss debuggers. A debugger allows a programmer to more easily trace a program's execution in order to locate and correct errors in a program implementation. Next, profilers. A profiler collects statistics about a program's execution, allowing developers to tune appropriate parts of the program to improve its overall performance. A profiler indicates how many times of portion of a program is executed during a particular run and how long the portion takes to execute. Here the example how the programs are going to be executable in a Python prompt. In upcoming videos we will discuss how the Python coding are going to be executed, how the data are going to be created. Thank you guys, keep supporting me. Thank you.